Hello everyone. Welcome to Keep On Singing KWCUSA. I'm Coreen Beckman. In this video, I'm going to show you how to give your videos an extra professional touch so that you can really show off your singing week to week during this training course. I'll give you the best recording techniques so that you can become the champion of Keep On Singing and move on to KWCUSA National Finals in Las Vegas. Let me tell you a little bit about myself. I was the 2018 KWCUSA silver medalist in duets and fourth place overall in solos. In early 2018, Josh Barron, the national director of the Karaoke World Championship, saw one of my singing videos that I had posted on social media. And he encouraged me to audition. I had never done karaoke before, actually. And he said not only was he impressed with my voice, but he was also impressed with the performance of the video itself. And so that's why he's asked me to give you these tips. For Keep On Singing, the KWCUSA has partnered with Whirly.edu to create this great vocal champion training system. I did it the hard way. I did it with the Keep On Singing that we had it in Washington State last year, but it was invaluable to me. So the app that you will be focusing on and recording your videos with, of course, is Whirly and Whirly.edu. Now, let's talk about the tools that you will need or that you could use to even further make your videos have better quality. Okay, the first thing on the list would be a smartphone. Now, that might seem kind of stupid, but you would be amazed at how many people I've seen try to do it on their computer and even not using AirPods or a headset. You do need a good set of headphones with a microphone. Now, the second thing that you may want to use is, you'll notice that behind me, it's black. So you're not seeing my dirty dishes in the sink or my piled up whatever it is on a shelf or whatever. And what that does is that it allows people to not get distracted by your background. So I highly recommend it. Now, I have some little lights that I've put up here, but that's not necessary. I just have a little string that I have done on here, and I can turn it off or on, and so you can see that. I have just a very plain piece of fabric on a door. I bought it as a remnant. I think it was $4, and it's not very large. It doesn't even go to the floor, just long enough so that it doesn't cover. And then you want to set your camera so that it doesn't show the sides, and then you have a nice cohesive look. The other thing that I use is a tripod. You'll notice that I'm not holding anything. I don't have to hold my phone up, because one of the things that I have seen that is so bad is when you're moving your phone and you're going like this, and it actually makes your audience dizzy. So to have it placed somewhere that is steady so that it doesn't move is really a good idea. Now, I use my iPad because then I can see the words a little bit better. But if you can use your phone, there is a phone mount, and this is what it looks like, that you can put on your tripod, screw it in. And there's also an iPad mount, and I got those on Amazon, I think, for very, very small price, maybe $8. Worth it. Let's see, what else do we want to talk about? A backlight. Now, you will notice that I don't have a backlight right now. And so I'm going to move what I use as my backlight back so that you can see that it adds a little bit of depth. and gives a very nice effect. Now, depending on the song that you are using, you may want to put different things, a candle or something that gives the mood that you're trying to get, and that also gives you that depth of field. I use also two stand lights that also were on Amazon. They're not very expensive. They have tripods that so you can put the lights up or down. And what I suggest is do not do overhead lighting. Even if you have a desk lamp with a reveal light in it, that is better than doing an overhead, because an overhead light, you will see, and this isn't quite as bad because I have my other lights, but it will make you look tired and create shadows sometimes. So you want to just, be aware of where your light is and also the color of your light, so that it makes it warm but not yellow or whatever. So those are some of those tips. Now, I actually use an iRig, and I have a microphone attached to it that I use, and you plug your earphones into it. If you need help with that, I'm sure that people would be able to answer your questions. You don't have to have that, because honestly, your earphones will do very well. One more thing that isn't essential but could be very nice is an extension that hooks to your earphones. What that allows you to do is, you see how much there is in this wire. It allows you to step back further so that you can give a bigger body kind of feeling, so that you can see more of your emoting and of your actions, because that's invaluable to see what you will look like on stage. Now, granted, it's bigger. You're going to have to make things bigger on the stage. So let's talk a little bit about your performance and stage presence, now that we've gotten into that. Mic skills, of course, are very important. And even when you're doing a video, you want to make sure, do not hold, if you're using your earphones, and you know how you have to kind of hold your microphone up a little bit more to your voice. I've seen so many people actually hold it like this, and you're covering your mouth. You are, so you want to make sure that either you hold it down low so that it is closer to your mouth and you can't see it, or especially when you go up to your higher notes or your belting notes or notes that are going to distort, you want to make sure that you're holding it out. So if you have both phones in, this is another option, is to hold it away from you so that you don't blast out with too loud of a sound. If you're used to using a microphone, you have to go back to these. And if you're used to singing on an app where you can get away with singing softer, then you have to also use mic skills to pull that microphone away from you, closer when you are softer, and then farther away or down when you go up to your high belting notes. We want to talk about your effect settings, which I will do when I'm doing some examples of some songs, the different ways that you can set something so that it sounds better. Too much reverb, I think, is very annoying and distorts. And most people who sing jazz, which is my love, we try to get as little reverb on it as possible. Many people think it covers up a lot of things, so they'll use it a lot. And but you want to get what you really sound like, and you want the judges to hear the really good quality of your voice without so much reverb. Now, the last thing that I want to talk about in this particular segment is connecting with your song. But you need to know what it is that you are singing about. So one of the things that I suggest is that you go ahead and you say your words. Say them the way that you would actually say them. And there's a caressing of each word and each phrase and drawing out your line so that you have a beginning and a middle and an end. There's the arc of the song also. So you want to do the whole song that way. There is a point at which there is a climax. Be aware of what you're singing. Show it in your face. Show it in your body language.
I love you for sentimental reasons. I hope you do believe me. I'll give you my heart. I love you, and you alone were meant for me. Please give your loving heart to me and say we'll never part.
Thank you all so much for taking the time to watch this video. I hope you got at least one or two tips that will help you. I wish you all the best on your journey. I've really had a blast being a part of the Keep On Singing stage program last year. And I just am so excited that we can all support one another and raise the bar with this national program. So see you all in Vegas.